Hello, everybody. I'm just going to leave this a little dark here for a second while I get myself ready and composed. So when you get here, say hello in the chat. I'm going to meander around a bit while you guys are showing up, and we will be ready in the moment to relay. Wow. Here, I'll even play a little ukulele for a second. That'll be kind of fun. Is it in tune? No, this sounds awful. Yeah, that's really bad. I'm not going to mess with that. So the screen is dark. You know what? We'll not make the screen dark. I think it's freaking people out. People get freaked out easy. Hang on, everybody. We're moving along here. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? Where are you from? What's the weather like? Is anyone as hungover as I am right now? Yes, we will talk about all of these things. Oh my gosh, come on. Don't do me like this. All right. The tide is high, but I'm rolling on. Hey, I'm outside, so I can't hear very well. Hey, Alan. Hey, Mindy. Hello, Bunny. How are we doing today? All right. Let's get stupid. So, I want to know how this is going. Hey, my. Have you read Shaky, by the way? Or are you just throwing Neil Young out there for fun? Shaky was like my favorite book for a long time, and I just kept rereading it. I used to love Neil Young. Not so much for his ability as much as his creativity and not giving a shit. I absolutely adored him for that. Okay. Where was I going before that? Oh yeah. So I have some horrible takes that I think people are going to be upset about. Shocker. Never read Shaky. Saw the movie Shaky the Clown. I don't think I saw that movie. So I was going to just do a video about this, but I figure because it's probably going to piss people off a little bit, and the people it would piss off would be very strict about it. Oh, Bobcat. I will have to check that out. Bunny, why are you mad? Are you just mad because I said people are going to be mad? Yeah, be mad. Let's get this going. Oh yeah, real quick. I'm trying out a new internet setup. For the last, ever since I've been in LA, and pretty much the whole time I was in the desert, I didn't have internet like people have internet. Oh wow. Florence Henderson plays a prostitute. Good Lord, I'm in. And I was basically just using a hotspot, like a mobile hotspot off my phone. And I finally bit the bullet yesterday and got Intronet. So I'm really curious to see how the internet holds up today and if this is working better, if it looks clearer, if it sounds crisper, um, all that stuff. Like if I look 10 years older, that means the internet is working well and I will have to destroy it immediately. Yeah, so there's that. But because of that, last night I got my PC out, and after like 3 hours of updates, I got drunk and I played Conan Exiles until 5:30 this morning like a dumbass. Um, and I haven't played that in like a year. And the new big updates coming out that's bringing sorcery to Conan. Um, so it's pretty exciting. But my computer is still too slow to actually have um, good a good thing with it. Oh, my makeup looks good today. Oh, dude, thank you. I'm using this new bronzer with my foundation, and it's just pay too much for it, but like beauty costs money, dude. Beauty ain't free. So I'm glad it looks okay. And I'm sweating a bit, but I think the foundation is keeping my I think it's going well. Oh, but yeah, I drank way too much last night, and especially drinking by yourself. I noticed you got a haircut, trim styled. I actually don't. I didn't get a haircut. I probably need a haircut. My beard is getting a bit long. I just put a bunch of water in my hair before coming here with you guys today. Any Guinness? No. Here's the funny thing. I am on this diet, which I'm not allowed to drink. I really shouldn't be drinking calories at all, except for cheat day, which is tomorrow. But if I could drink something with almost no carbs and less than 1 gram of sugar and stuff like that, it's relatively okay. But my go-to is red wine and really dry red wine. That's like my favorite thing in the world. But it's a million fucking degrees, and drinking red wine at room temperature when it's this hot is like drinking fucking coffee. So it's not very refreshing. So I saw this thing for, I thought I would try it. There's this seltzer company called Truly. Are you fucking with me? Are you gonna start fucking? Oh no, it's just a Vespa. I thought some dude was trying to cut a tree or something. Oh my god, this fucking guy with his giant pipes on his Vespa. Stud. Um, but yeah. Oh hey Jesse. Oh yeah, those books are amazing. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet, Sean posted the video of the Desert Island Books thing that I did with him a while back, and I look ravishing on the thumbnail. Sean looks okay. I look ravishing. So so that was good. But anyway, so I got these Truly's margarita um seltzer things that they weren't very bubbly. I will say there was not a lot of carbonation, but those fucking hit hard for what they were. Maybe it was because I was just drinking them so fast because they're only like 5.5%, but I had like 6 of them, and then I drank a bottle of red wine, so I was just killing it last night. I've been known to have some Merlot myself. Yeah. Shiraz is my go-to. Shiraz is rad. Let's just say it like that. But yeah, so I feel a bit rough today. I'm not gonna fucking lie, guys. Feel a bit rough. And I want to get my computer fixed up so I could play Conan. If you guys want to update on Anklegate, here is the diagnosis. I don't remember exactly all of the fancy words that were used, but basically, my ankle itself is fine. My Achilles tendon is huge, and because of the swelling of my ankle, the tendon was like grabbing my nerves and like fucking choking my nerves out, is how they described it. And my calf is like a solid rock right now. Like it's in like on verge of like cramp the whole time. And I thought it was because I kept trying to walk on my foot. The bottom of my foot the other day, I couldn't put any weight on it. It was fucking killing me. And that's when I'm like, I broke it. I broke my fucking ankle. Like, I must have got drunk and stumbled around. And oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Drinking alone and breaking your ankle. What a douchebag I am. The whole fucking thing. And it turns out it is just some tendon issue. And I went and got some like sports medicine, massage therapy, physical therapy stuff on it that fucking killed. I'm not gonna lie. It hurts so bad. But like a few hours after that, I was able to actually like put my foot down and like stand. I still can't bend my ankle. It's getting better. I have to roll my foot on a frozen water bottle. And I can't bend it. It still hurts, but I could stand on it. And that's a million times better than it was a few days ago. So that's what's happening. I overreacted. I thought I broke it or just sprained it really bad. Okay. But you guys aren't here to listen to me talk about my escapades drinking. You guys are here because you're worried about the Discovery acquisition of Warner Brothers and if they're going to cancel DC. Seriously, no one probably cares about this. I just lost like 3 viewers. That's fine. But I was like, this was tripping me out last night. And again, when you're drunk playing Conan, you come up with some awesome theories. And so my theory that I think will save a lot of money and also make a lot of money is I think they need to take Batman and Gotham and the Bat family, Arkham Asylum, the Rogues Gallery, the whole thing, and I think they need to take it away from DC or take everything else away from Batman. And here is why. Batman has pretty much been DC's biggest seller since I'd say probably the early 2000s. It has always been not okay. Don't want to say always because that is not true. Because there was a time when it was not doing well in the 60s, I believe, 60s or 70s. But anyway, so Batman has always been the kind of flagship, even though the company likes to fancy itself being built around Superman. But what has happened over the last however many years is DC will try to put Batman on every comic book, like on the cover, to boost the sales of that comic. And you're putting Batman in all of these ridiculous situations where he's with like superheroes with superpowers, and Batman doesn't have any powers. And the reason why Batman even exists is because, thank you for the love for my ankle. I read somewhere that Warner Brothers is going to also cancel HBO. Not sure, just sounds weird. I'm going to get on that in a second here. Back in the day when Batman was created and Detective Comics was being put out, in the pulp world, there were a lot of things. They were called hero pulps. So you had like the Shadow, the Spider, Doc Savage, like a special secret agent. I don't know, the Phantom. You had all of these like heroes that were just heroes. They didn't have powers. It wasn't anything like that. And so Batman was like a comic book version of these pulp heroes. And then as time went on, you had all of these other super powered people. So Batman kind of comes from this weird place out of time compared to everybody else. And in my opinion, as far as DC goes, the villains in Batman are 100 times better than the villains in any other thing. And it's basically not because of how good they are, but how good they are because of who Batman is. And no matter what story you're writing, whether it's a serious novel, a science fiction novel, anything, even a comedy, your hero is only as good as your villain. If you don't have a good antagonist in your story, anything your hero does is going to feel kind of hollow and flat. And when you have all of these people with superpowers and they have villains, it's hard to think of. I don't know. I think it just paints people in a corner. You're like, gee, people have been writing Superman and the Flash and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman for years and years and years. Yes, I understand that. But ever since, I want to blame this on Frank Miller, but I'm not. I'm going to put the blame at Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil. Not that they did a bad thing. They did an amazing thing. They made Batman relevant. But they went into this darker, edgier light for Batman back in the 70s. And then when Frank Miller got a hold of Batman for like the Dark Knight stuff, it really escalated the nature of Batman in a time when like Vietnam is going on and we're coming out of Vietnam and all this other crap. I mean, you had Watergate, like you had all these like things where for the first time in the last 50 years, the American public was looking at America in like a kind of icky way. A lot of people were. So having this like hero that is kind of dark and edgy and very cynical about a lot of stuff made more sense than like Superman or Wonder Woman or like any of these people. Like Batman seemed more realistic, more tangible, even though he's dressed as a fucking bat. I understand how stupid that is. Um Beyond that, his homies, the Bat family, I think they are the most fleshed out side characters of any other comic franchise, like whether it's DC or Marvel. And there are so many characters, and so many of those characters have been able to carry their own books. And just there's so much depth in that world. And I honestly think if you just did the Bat family, Batman, Detective Comics, Batgirl, Batwoman, all three Robins, Nightwing, Red Hood, Tim Drake, oh, and Damian, four Robins. Even going with like Spoiler and Orphan and Huntress, Catwoman. There's so many characters to build a universe around. And the idea that like we keep shoehorning all of these like real people and things into like the Justice League and all this other stuff, it just is so it just does not work. It doesn't work. And DC, or I mean, yeah, DC wants to make like the Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of thing. And it just isn't going to happen. Hello. Yeah, I saw that picture of that Sin City. Ugh, I fucking love Sin City. I really, really do. Had a friend, a professional magician who was a Batman fiend. Oh, always like Batman, Spider-Man the best. Spider-Man and Green Lantern were my absolute favorites when I was a little kid. And I kind of grew out of Green Lantern in the late 80s and turned more to Batman and Spider-Man. Now, the thing that everyone argues with me about like Batman's stupid, he has like mommy issues and he's just a bully and all this other shit. And they say all this stuff, and then they'll tell me like this hero's better and this like the Hulk's better or Thor's better, or like they'll just kind of run down a list, and I'll go name 5 villains in whatever comic you're talking about, and they usually can't. And I'm not saying that that means no one knows what these things are, because I know there's fans of all of these things, but anyway. So I know a lot of you might be going, well, didn't they just cancel that Batgirl movie? Yes, I heard they canceled a $90 million investment. I don't know why. I heard it was because it tested really, really badly. And if that's the case, then that's the case. And again, if they're trying to make things look like the MCU, it's going to fail. But the Batman movies have pretty much always done okay. Like, even if you don't like the Schumacher Batman movies, but whatever. I'm more interested in serialized storytelling. And so that's why I liked comics for so long, because I loved reading a bit of a story, having a cliffhanger, and being able to go in a couple weeks and pick up the next one and find out what's going on. That's why, like, when I was young, dude, I used to always read the Amazing Spider-Man comic strip, because it was like every morning I was going to find something out. And for a while, they were reprinting Dick Tracy. Or were they reprinting it, or were they still printing it back then? I don't know, but like just the idea, I love serialized storytelling. Okay. And so I just love having a big world like that that's full of rich characters. But that's the other thing that DC would have to do, is that they would have to really tighten up the continuity and who's doing what where, and having Batman in every fucking book every fucking month and not really making reference to one another. It's too much and it's stupid. And it's the whole, and then the other side of this is, even if you just stopped doing the rest of DC for like a year, like no Superman, no Action Comics, no Wonder Woman, no Green Lantern, no Flash, no none of that. When you brought that back, like the fans of that would be so like livid pissed and hungry and chomping at the bit for it. Or you could just completely make two separate entities, or you could do what a lot of people are talking about, where they think that Warner or Discovery is going to license the characters out to other companies to do that. When that happens, I think we're going to have a bigger shit show than we already do. So that's that. As far as the HBO thing goes, I don't think they're going to get rid of it as much as it's all going to like merge together. So like HBO Max, Discovery Plus, all of those channels and stuff are going to kind of just come together. I don't think it's going to like go away. But also, I haven't heard anything today. So if something happened today and I don't know about it, then yeah. But anyway, so that's me on my soapbox about freaking Batman, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Why am I talking about Batman at noon, hungover on a Sunday? Fuck me. What am I doing here? How are you guys doing? Is everything okay still? Let's see. Oh, Mindy, you said something back here. Let me go back. Since I have celiac disease and can't have gluten, I'm a fan of Truly Seltzer. Any seltzer or hard cider, really. I love red wine. Oh, I'm trying. That is gluten free. I think I saw it on the can. Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to become more aware of what gluten is in, because a lot of people I know keep telling me, they're like, dude, I stopped eating gluten and I feel so much better and I look better and my skin's better and all this stuff. And it's really interesting. And if it would be one thing if like I wasn't hearing it from multiple people um, who I trust their opinions on certain things, but like having all of these people tell me that like there are all these benefits to not having gluten, really has kind of blown my mind. Gluten, Batman, seltzer, HBO. We're killing it today. What is this guy do? Oh, he's back. Oh, and he parked on the street, which means he's going to start it again in a minute. Just running errands, library, and grocery store. Did you read Sin City yet? And like, did you flip through that? I'm trying to remember which one is my favorite. If it's the first one or the third one. If I remember the second one, I wasn't over the moon about. I can't remember exactly how that works. Oh. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on. Is there anything going on this week that is interesting that I wanted to talk about? I don't think so. I think that's it. Just wanted to say hi to y'all and see if you guys are okay. Make sure you guys are doing well. And yeah, and give you my awful take on Batman. Because I know there's a lot of fans of those other characters who are going to be, who the fuck do you think you are? Telling people not to fucking put out Superman and fucking Green Lantern for the next year. I can imagine they want Batman to become more popular because Toys R Us is coming back. Oh, Jesse. Jesse? Jesse. Toys R Us is coming back? Jeffrey the Giraffe is coming back? Is this a real thing? Are you fibbing? You wouldn't be toying with a man with a hangover, would you? Toys R Us is coming back? I'm gonna have to get on the old Google machine and try to solve this fucking little thing right here. Alan says, yes, I've read the first few chapters. I love everything in Sin City. The art, it's just, I'm very big on high contrast. And Jesse says it's true. Oh my gosh. How is Toys R Us coming back? I'm going to have to read an article out loud. Oh, look, it says right here, is Toys R Us coming back? Macy's will be opening Toys R Us stores inside its U.S. locations, including 6 in New Jersey and 1 in Pennsylvania, just in time for the 2022 holiday season, according to news release from the company. That's on the other side of the country. I need a Toys R Us here. Oh my gosh. This is big news. Why did I not know about this? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what else is going on in the world of Google. The coming California megastorm. Oh, that's great. It actually probably be pretty good. That's a stupid article. Nope, can't read this, can't read that. Spider-Man 4 home run. Oh, that sounds awful. I know they were trying to do this whole home thing with home run. Oh, that sounds so dumb. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna let that one go for now. Let's see. It's time to publish your book. Forbes Books is in the best business book publishing, and then it like goes off. Let me see. Okay, Salman Rushdie's road to recovery has begun. Okay, so that's good. Oh, 13 minutes ago, man dies after crashing car firing gunshots near U.S. Capitol. What? Ugh. Okay, this is just too much, guys. Oh my gosh, a walrus got euthanized. What is happening? Low tides, Twitter explodes, Vespas turn back on. This is too much. Oh, there's a super moon. Oh no, it was last summer's super moon. Okay. Anne Heche died? Oh, that was 2 days ago. Oh my god. All right, guys. There's too much news going on and I can't handle it. And I don't want to start talking about ultra depressing stuff here. So, I want you all to know that you guys are all super and special. And a little birdie told me that each and every one of you guys watching this needs to do something special for yourself today. So, whatever that is, that thing that just popped into your mind, you're like, oh, I should do that. Yes, you should do that thing. I just heard. So, have a lovely Sunday, guys. Be well, and I will talk to you guys soon.